welcome. Today we're not crossing oceans, we're traveling through time. Imagine leaving behind the noise of the modern world and stepping into towns where the 1800s are still alive. These aren't museum pieces, but living communities where history breathes in every street and handshake. We'll discover places where craftsmanship, simplicity, and connection to the land still matter. So get comfortable. Let's be transported to America's most captivating time capsules. Our journey begins now. Our first stop is Williamsburg, Virginia, a town that doesn't just remember the 18th century, it lives it. Here, the scent of wood smoke and the clang of a blacksmith's hammer fill the air. Every detail is authentic, from hand-sewn costumes to centuries-old recipes in candlelit taverns. The interpreters are storytellers, answering your questions as if you've truly stepped into their world. Artisans here don't just demonstrate crafts, they embody a way of life where skill and intention matter. Watch a weaver at her loom, a silversmith at work, or a wig maker preparing elaborate styles. Each workshop is a living classroom, showing us a world before mass production. The governor's palace and humble homes alike reveal the social layers of the time. Even the apothecary, with its strange-smelling herbs, tells a story of resourcefulness. Dining here is an experience, hearty stews and fresh bread, shared with strangers in the glow of candlelight. As night falls, lanterns flicker and ghost tours weave tales of lingering spirits. Williamsburg is a vivid, immersive history lesson, one you feel, not just read. Leaving is like waking from a dream, but the memory lingers. It's a powerful reminder of the foundations of the modern world. Williamsburg sets a high bar for the rest of our journey. Here, history isn't just preserved, it's alive. Every step is a new page in America's story. This is where the past becomes present, and it's only our first stop. Next, we travel to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, Amish country where the 19th century never ended. Here, time is measured by sunrise and seasons, not by technology. The quiet is striking. Just the sound of horses' hooves and wind through cornfields. The Amish live by the ordnung, embracing humility, simplicity, and faith. Horse-drawn buggies share the road with modern cars, a living contrast of centuries. Farming is a sacred trust, with families working the same land for generations. Their quilts and furniture are masterpieces of tradition and community. Markets overflow with homemade jams, pies, and the famous shoe-fly pie. Visitors are welcomed with quiet courtesy, but privacy and respect are paramount. No photos, just presence and observation. Amish children learn practical skills in one-room schoolhouses, preserving their culture. As you drive past white farmhouses and grazing livestock, you sense a different definition of progress. The Amish path is one of discipline, community, and faith. It's not for everyone, but it's a powerful reminder that there are many ways to live. Here, simplicity is strength, and the lesson is unforgettable. Our next stop is Mackinac Island, set between Lake Huron and Lake Michigan. Step off the ferry and you're in another era. No cars, just horses, bikes, and your own 2 feet. The air is sweet with fudge and the earthy scent of horses. This Victorian haven has banned motor vehicles since 1898, preserving its unique charm. Life moves at a horse's pace, encouraging you to slow down and notice the details. Grand hotels and pastel cottages line the streets, lovingly maintained. Beyond the main street, 80% of the island is state park. Lush trails, dramatic rock formations, and breathtaking lake views. Fort Mackinac stands watch, its history brought to life by costumed interpreters. Horses are the island's heartbeat, pulling carriages and taxis cared for with devotion. In winter, they rest on the mainland, a testament to the island's respect for tradition. Mackinac is more than a destination, it's a feeling. It's the freedom of cycling along the shore, the taste of warm fudge, the sound of a contented horse. Here the most radical act is to stand still and savor the moment. History and nature blend seamlessly. Every visit is a magical escape. Mackinac proves that sometimes progress means holding on to what matters. It's a place to breathe, to connect, and to remember, and it's unforgettable. High in Colorado's San Juan Mountains lies Silverton, a town forged by the silver boom and the wild spirit of the West. The streets are wide, the buildings rugged, and the mountains dramatic. Silverton's Old West character is real, not a reconstruction. Blair Street, once a red light district, now hosts historic saloons and shops. The Grand Imperial Hotel and century-old saloons offer a glimpse into frontier life. Arrive by the Durango and Silverton narrow-gauge railroad for a journey unchanged in 140 years. The landscape is dotted with abandoned mines and ghost towns, reminders of hardship and hope. Silverton's people are resilient, proud, and eager to share their stories. This isn't a polished tourist town. It's authentic, a bit rough, and all the more charming for it. The town's history is palpable in every weathered board and mountain view. Here, the adventurous spirit that built America is alive and well. Silverton is a living link to the audacious dreamers of the West. It's a place where the past isn't just remembered, it's lived. The mountains stand as silent witnesses to dreams, struggles, and survival. And the story continues. In Kentucky's bluegrass hills, we find the Shaker village of Pleasant Hill, a vision of peace and elegant simplicity. The Shakers believed in communal living, equality, and harmony with the land. Their architecture is a study in beauty through utility, clean lines, perfect proportions, and no wasted detail. Innovations like the flat broom and circular saw began here, alongside world-renowned minimalist furniture. Every room with its iconic peg rails and order reflects their philosophy. Pleasant Hill is a living history site. Craftspeople demonstrate woodworking, weaving, and broom making. The working farm uses sustainable practices inspired by Shaker reverence for nature. Men and women lived as equals, sharing property and working for the common good. Their worship was ecstatic, their lives disciplined, and their influence on American design is lasting. The village sits within a vast nature preserve, with trails and river views that echo the Shakers' love of the land. Stay overnight in restored buildings, dine on farm-grown meals, and experience profound tranquility. Pleasant Hill is more than a village. It's a beautifully realized dream of a better world. Here, peace and purpose are woven into every detail. It's a sanctuary from modern noise, inviting reflection and appreciation. The Shaker legacy endures in every quiet corner. On the banks of the Mississippi lies Nauvoo, Illinois, a city of faith, resilience, and rebirth. Once a thriving Latter-day Saint community, Nauvoo was abandoned, then lovingly restored to its 1840s glory. Walk original and reconstructed streets greeted by passionate interpreters who bring history to life. Visit Brigham Young's home, watch blacksmiths and potters at work, and learn how the Saints built a city from swampy land. Ride a horse-drawn wagon, try your hand at pioneer crafts, and experience history firsthand. The rebuilt Nauvoo Temple dominates the skyline, a symbol of hope and renewal. The story here is not just triumph, but also sorrow, persecution, and exodus are part of the narrative. Nauvoo's sites present this history with honesty and reverence. As the sun sets over the river, outdoor performances tell the city's story through music and theater. Nauvoo is a testament to faith, community, and the power to rebuild. It's a place where the past is honored and the future is shaped by memory. Here, every brick and story is a tribute to resilience. Nauvoo is more than a city, it's a homecoming, and its spirit endures. Our final stop is Ely, Nevada, where the golden age of railroads still roars through the desert. Ely exists because of copper and the railroad that hauled it, preserved along the loneliest road in America. The Nevada Northern Railway is a living museum, original tracks, steam engines, and machine shops all intact. Climb aboard a century-old locomotive and ride through mountain scenery, feeling the rumble and hearing the whistle. Volunteers share stories of the railroad's heyday and the people who kept it running. You can even try your hand at being an engineer or explore the engine house, frozen in time. Ely's downtown is lined with historic buildings and vibrant murals telling the town's story. The town is a gateway to Great Basin National Park, where ancient pines and caves await. Here, industrial heritage and wild nature collide in spectacular fashion. The Nevada Northern survived where others didn't, keeping its steam fleet alive. It's a noisy, gritty tribute to the builders of the West. Ely is a powerful final chord to our journey, a place where history is not just remembered, but lived. The past and present meet on the rails and in the desert wind, and the adventure ends on a high note. Our journey through time ends here. We've explored towns where history lives, each a unique window into America's past. Thank you for joining me. Your curiosity keeps these stories alive. If you enjoyed this adventure, please consider subscribing and supporting our travels. Together, we'll keep discovering, exploring, and sharing the wonders of history. Until next time, travel safely and never lose your sense of wonder.